Well, I think I've got some more purple honey. A few years ago, I harvested some honey from a hive that I keep out at a local blueberry farm. They also have muscadines and some fruit trees. But late that summer, I harvested some honey and pulled some frames, and it was full of bluish purple honey that I extracted. And that's been about, oh man, a couple of years ago, maybe 5. But it's 2024. It's August now, and I think I had the same thing happen again. So this is what it's a normal amber, light honey, which the hive is also making. But then this frame I pulled because it's showing. I don't know how well the camera's going to pick it up, but it's showing some of the cells are filled with this very dark purplish honey, and then this frame is just covered with it, almost completely, and you can really see, or at least I can up close, that dark, almost black. I haven't harvested yet. I've got about 4 or 5 frames of this. It's definitely strange, pretty interesting. I have a theory that, we're in a pretty dry season right now. I've had not a great honey season, but the bees at this farm that I pick blueberries are just all over the split blueberries. The ones that are smashed on the ground are just open and ripe and split on the bushes after we do get some rain. So I have a feeling that they're turning that juice that they are scavenging into honey here, and it's possibly taking longer and more difficult for them to convert into honey. Maybe it takes longer to dry. When this happened a few years ago, I never got absolute confirmation on the origin. Some people think it comes from kudzu. If the bees are finding kudzu that can create like purple, grapey smelling honey. But normal honey, blue and purple honey, once I harvest it, I'll take another video and we'll see what it looks and tastes like. But it's pretty awesome. Not my best honey season overall. I got very little honey because of the hard drought and heat we had during the biggest blooming season. But this is something interesting. I'll take it. To be continued. It is August 9th, and today we are bottling honey, and some of that honey is purple honey, which it's hard to tell because in this jar it almost looks jet black. You might be able to see a little bit of the purple color in the bowl here. And my lovely assistant Olivia will show you if we hold it up to the light. Can you hold it up? Oh yeah. You can see a very clear purple blue color. It's very unique. Thank you, Olivia. And we actually harvested purple honey exactly 5 years ago. In 2018 was the last time I saw it, from the same hive that I have at a blueberry farm. Blue House Farms, about 7 miles down the road. And this year was a bumper blueberry season. We have some blueberry bushes here that I picked these from, but they have done amazingly well, like once in a decade or more blueberry crop that was breaking branches. There were so many blueberries. And I have a hunch that the blueberries are splitting because there's so many and people aren't able to keep up with picking them. And the bees that I do see when I'm out there picking at the farm and at our own house are all over those broken blueberries. And we also had a drought over a several week period in July. So I feel like they started, with all these conditions being just right, they started collecting the juice from the blueberries and making small amounts of this beautiful blueberry honey. So I only got about 4 or so frames, enough to make some small jars. And just to show you the difference, maybe Olivia, can you hold up the 2 jars to show the difference between normal honey from our house on the left, and then the purple honey about 7 miles away on the blueberry farm on the right. And what's more interesting, if you keep holding those up, is when you hold light up to normal honey, it's very clear and the light passes through. Light does not penetrate this black, almost black purple honey. Here's a jar in a normal classic glass jar. If I hold this up, nothing. So it's very interesting. Some of the beekeepers in our area and online have speculated it might come from kudzu, bees foraging on kudzu, but I still believe that they're getting it from the blueberries. So I wanted to share that. It's been 5 years since we've seen purple honey, and it's always good to see it. I have some friends that love the purple honey, so they'll get a sample this year, hopefully. Very cool.